squirrel country around this bend. I'll show you that one, and there's one down here on the right. It's ready to skin up. Getting into some stobs here. Can you see the stobs?
How far was y'all down this thing?
Down almost to the drift where you couldn't navigate any farther. I think Raymond Wallace took over Tony's cabin, and it either burned or he rebuilt it or something, but he had a cabin out the end, and somebody else has got another cabin past that. All right, be careful through this bend. I think it's right here. There's a big old tree across here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, it's a big one. There's always good squirrel hunting right through here. Be careful. That old bank's eroded over here where it made this turn. Yeah? Oh, well, that's turtles or alligators bearing up or what? There's that big old...
Y'all, you know about where you go in to urine off, you go back and go on in?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to try to get there.
Well, up here in the mid-late 60s, one of those winter storms, a tree fell over and blocked the road, blocked the creek, and had to cut a passage through it. It's probably gone by now, most of it, but there was a big old tree laying square across the creek.
Them real cameramen, they get them fish when they jump.
Boy, that...
You need to learn how to do that.
I do.
We can figure out what they are.
Let's see here. Old squirrel infested tree there. Another one scarred up right in front of it there. An old oak tree. Yeah, this stretch was always good squirrel hunting, especially that bend down there. I think we're getting down close to where the cabin was. I think it's right up there on the left. I think that's the remnants of the old tree that fell, I think. Yeah, that's the cabin. I believe this is Raymond Wallace's cabin, I think, where Tony's was right up here. That road came right in there, right by those power poles. There's a big old cypress right there in front.
There's a light pole out there.
That was an electric pole they strung down here in 59, 60, something like that. Tony said they'll never get their money they spent putting those poles up, stringing that line, they'll never get it. This is where the cabin was, right here. Watch this stump out here now. Yeah. That cabin right there, Mr. Clary. Mr. Clary helped build that cabin. In fact, I've got home movies of him and Tony building that stick and mud chip.
Whose is that right there?
I think it's Raymond Wallace's.
Okay.
I think he took over Tony's cabin after Tony quit coming down here.
Whose place is it on?
Yeah, let me see. How'd he do that? He had old man Jess Eady get out there, and Mr. Eady said there was a tree out here notched right out, just almost behind Willie Kent's cabin. and got notches on it. We found that, and I think he got Bodcau Lumber Company to let him build on it. I think it was theirs, or maybe it was the old Cornelius estate. Here's that big old slough. We had to walk across that slough. Daddy would goggle eye fish along in here. We fished all this bank. Now this is a drift, Daddy. You can't go any further than this. This was the end of it. It seemed like there was another cabin at one time right over here. And later on.
What?
This is a drift where you can't go any farther. All drifted up there. Let's see if I can. This is the end of the line of what's navigable, but the creek keeps on going. The creek goes on down to Lake Erling, doesn't it? Doesn't this creek go on?
Yeah, it goes on down to Lake Erling.
Yeah. Let me cut this thing off.